compared to any office ashore. The ship is a relatively closed system, a fact that you can benefit from during the corona pandemic. There are only few interactions where the virus can actually enter the ship from the outside world. These can be regulated by the crew itself, as long as everyone follows a common approach. As with most diseases, the two main ways to spread are either directly from person to person or indirectly, for example via an infected surface. While this form of the coronavirus is still new and the research is not fully conclusive, currently all signs show that this disease is mainly transmitted directly. This makes it unlikely that the virus will enter the ship via cargo or provisions. Of course, if an infected person touches a surface, for example the steel railing of the gangway, an indirect infection is still possible. So, to avoid both direct infection and the remaining risk of indirect infection, it is crucial that no visitor has the chance to spread the virus, especially because visitors could be infected long before they show symptoms. What can we do to reduce this risk? Reduce visitors to the necessary minimum. For example, do not allow unnecessary vendors on board. Check all persons coming on board. Make sure they show no signs of illness. Ask them politely but firmly to wash their hands before touching anything or anyone. Where washing hands is not possible, provide hand sanitizer at the gangway. And ask every visitor to disinfect their hands. Also provide them with disposable gloves to be worn throughout their whole stay on board. Keep your distance to the visitors and do not share enclosed spaces with them. For example, someone can escort the pilot to the elevator and another person can pick him up again, avoiding close contact. Do not go on shore leave. While many countries put restrictions into place, do not use the opportunity to go ashore if you are in a port without such restrictions. If you have to go ashore, for example to visit the agent's or foreman's office, make sure to protect yourself. Gloves and distance are your best protection. A face mask might help if you need to be in a small space and are not sure about the status of the other person. The World Health Organization gives detailed instructions on how and when a face mask should be used and how to properly dispose of it. Where visitors have to stay on board for a long time, for example stevedores for larger cargo operations or pilots during extended passages, provide them with a dedicated restroom. Remind them to wash their hands thoroughly and put on fresh disposable gloves afterwards. The crew should take extra care when cleaning those facilities.